Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. When did it become normal to strive to work yourself into an early grave to have a good life? In a society that judges people for not having side hustles and celebrities telling us to just get up and work, it seems like sitting down and taking a break is a sin. Admitting you're tired or stressed feels like something wrong to do, as if you're ungrateful for all of the opportunities that you're presented with. So many people in this world would be so happy to go to school. So many people in this world would love to have my job. So many people in this world would love to live the life that I live. Am I just lazy? Am I just not good enough? Do I not have what it takes for the real world? I sat myself down the other day and just let myself feel. I felt tense and my heart was beating fast, and I realized that I'm being in a constant state of anxiety. Even when I tell myself to relax, it seems like I can't. It's been a while since I've journaled and reflected on these feelings, and I've had a lot of them. That journaling session was at the end of my day, so let's go back to the start and look at some of the ways to help us cope and heal from burnout.
Just wasn't right. Yeah, I was in love with someone I wish you were.
Burnout, according to the CAMH, can be defined as a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. Some might add that this stress has not been properly managed. Sometimes we might just feel like we're being lazy, like we're not grateful for these opportunities. Slowly, we might become disconnected from everything. Motivation that we used to have feels gone, and our self-care has been neglected. We feel overworked, not really productive, and seemingly constantly distracted. These things happen gradually and slowly over a period of constant stress. Others might think that we're being lazy, but the truth is burnout can come from actually caring too much. Research shows that contributing factors to burnout include being a pessimist, a high achiever, in need of control, and perfectionism, which, by the way, does not exist. You're not lazy, you're just burnt out. In my opinion, sometimes you just have to be honest with yourself and tell yourself that you're dealing with too much. Nobody can be perfect and have it all. Remember that you don't have to say yes to everything and every opportunity that comes your way. Focus on exactly what you can control and create routines and rituals that are filled with self-care. Sometimes when life seems tumultuous, a predictable routine with healthy habits can feel much more comfortable. Life can change and end at any moment. Might as well enjoy the journey to your goal as much as reaching the goal itself. You're not stuck in your current circumstances, and anything can change. You will be okay. According to psychologists, there are 3 types of burnout. Overload burnout. This is probably the type of burnout that you might seem most familiar with. When you have too much work to do with too little time. This happens when you're constantly getting tasks or deadlines, working harder and longer to achieve success. The constant excessive stress can be detrimental to both your personal life and your mental health. Number 2, under-challenged burnout. This type of burnout may seem counterintuitive, as it often occurs when you're doing seemingly too little. People with under-challenged burnout can feel bored or understimulated, which results in a lack of motivation. They might become frustrated with the lack of opportunities, growth, or connection. This makes total sense to me, because if you feel like there's no more room to grow, then there's seemingly nothing more to strive for, and you're trapped in a box, leading to a lack of motivation and passion. Neglect burnout. This can involve environments that have a high level of competition, and you can find it difficult to meet demands that are asked of you. You start to develop learned helplessness, which occurs when a person is unable to find solutions to difficult problems, even if one isn't available. You tend to think that things are out of your control, and you'll always be stuck in your current circumstances. Let me show you how I do my daily, everyday makeup. So I never grew up knowing really how to do makeup, so I just watch a bunch of videos on it. I think I've gotten the hang of it, but I'm going to show you what I use. So first I start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip It Brow Pomade, and like one jar of this thing lasts multiple years. half a decade because you only need to put a very, very tiny bit. Okay, after that,
and darling, I'd be more than willing to put my cold heart in your hands and let it melt. So long after the days we are pushing them daisies, I will be yours. The thorns on the roses, I may never know if I've seen it.
okay, I'm so hungry right now. So I think I'm gonna make some eggs, bagels, greens, have some coffee maybe.
Making all the same mistakes that I made when I was 16. Now the thought of making money's feeling more like a pipe dream. I take 2 steps forward and 1,000 back. I shouldn't take.
Healing from burnout is not impossible and you're not a lost cause. Sometimes burnout happens when you're prioritizing everything all at once. Write down a list of everything, and I mean everything you need to do, from your work to your school to your personal life and personal goals. Then separate it into the following categories. Things that need to be done. For example, an essay due for school or a report due for work. Things that have to be done but can wait for the moment. For example, grocery shopping or working out. Things that you have to get done but don't have a timeline. For example, cleaning your room or apartment or calling your parents. Things that you want to do but aren't necessarily required. For example, reading a book. Things that you should not do. For example, scrolling on social media during class or going to study with friends just to talk or chat. Every morning, evaluate your list and affirm your A, B, and C goals. Focus on the A goals first, then B, then C, and while you're completing them, cross them off the list. When you get new tasks or objectives, categorize them as well. Do I need to do this right away? This will help to focus on each individual step and let you know what the next step is, and look at all the steps you've already accomplished so it all feels less overwhelming. However, you might not realize it or notice you're burnt out until you're deep into it. So we want to look at the early signs of burning out before it gets really bad so you can step back and take preventative measures. Some early signs may be finding yourself avoiding things that you used to not avoid, or finding yourself in a bad mood or irritated afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna go play soccer now. I will be back in a second. Hey, I'm back. I'm gonna take a shower, put my laundry, go to the grocery store, and then eat dinner. Yeah.
Sometimes it can hurt so bad to be alive.
Researchers show that it's important to develop stronger emotional regulation skills and reframe negative self-talk. For example, if you tell yourself that no, you need to work or study hard in order to be successful, you can reframe it to enjoying my life helps me be successful too. Because rest is not just a reward for achievement, it's a prerequisite. Additionally, separate your self-worth from your school or your work. I know that I used to rely so heavily on academic validation when I was in school, and anytime I didn't achieve what I wanted, I would break down. So it's important to diversify your identity and create interesting areas in your life beyond that. The most important part though is acknowledging your burnout and trying to change the situation, which you are currently doing. And I'm proud of you. Okay, now I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Grocery shopping.
Alright, it'll be ready by the time you're back.
I've never had the best expectations of any man.
So now we are back at the end of the day. It's easy to tell people who are burnt out to just take a break and step away from their priorities. But for most of us, that's not possible just to pick up everything and take a vacation. Things still need to get done, but I hope these strategies can make everything feel a little bit less overwhelming and manageable. You got this.
To sound for you, and for the first time, I'm not looking around, 'cause I'm enough, and you're enough. It's safe to say this much, I like it on this side of love.
So I'm done journaling, and before I end today's video, I want to talk a little bit about Squarespace. Squarespace gives people a powerful and beautiful online tool in which to create your website. You can connect with your audience and generate revenue through gated member-only content, manage your members, send email communications, and leverage audience insight in one easy-to-use platform. You can create a community on your Squarespace website, which includes a fully integrated commenting system that includes threaded comments and replies and likes, and you can use their powerful blogging tool to categorize, share, and schedule your posts too. You can extend Squarespace's already powerful e-commerce capabilities with Squarespace extension. These new products can help you manage inventory, promote products, streamline bookkeeping, reconcile and file sales tax, and ship items all across the globe. You can also display posts from your social media profiles on your website, automatically push website content to your social media profile so your followers can enjoy it and share it too. Go to squarespace.com for your free trial, and when you're ready, go to squarespace.com/RebeccaJ to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much to Squarespace. That will be the end of my video. I hope to see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye!